Amusement park project. Okay. Just make sure that we read all the instructions to the project. And remember, the budget is $500 for the weekend. Okay? And the food budget should not exceed $200. Okay? So make sure you read those instructions real good, okay? This part right here is all the items that you can purchase to eat. And it also has the prices for one child and one adult for the amusement park. And one child, one adult for the water park, okay? And all the food that you can buy, okay? This is step one. On step one, you have to write down the price for 2 adults. So this will be adult price plus adult price equals the total adult price. And it's for the water park. Then you do two children. One child plus one child equals the total. You do the same thing for the amusement park. 2 adults cost, 2 children cost. Blank plus blank equals blank. Blank plus blank equals blank. That's all you do on step one. On step two, the amount that you got for day one for the water park, you will put that 2 adult amount here plus the 2 children amount here for a total for day one. Now, all your scratch work can either be done on this sheet or on a separate sheet, but just make sure you number each step. So remember, get the amount for the 2 adults plus the amount for the 2 children for day one, and you do the same thing for day 2. That's step 2. Then down here, you're gonna take that total for day 1 and that total for day 2, and you're gonna add both those amounts down here. Okay, you're gonna add day 1 total down here plus day 2 total down here. That's step 3. Then on step 4, it says find the difference between the budget and both park days. So as I had stated earlier, the budget is right here. That's the budget, $500. So you're going to get that budget, which is going to be $500 minus whatever the amount is for both park days. And remember, we came up with the amount for both park days right here on step 3. So whatever this total amount is right here, you're going to put the budget, 500 minus both park days, and you get that off of step 3. For both park days amount. 500 minus blank equals blank. You put that there. Now, step 5. Now, you will go over here and buy the food, okay? And remember, the food budget is $200. So, you cannot exceed $200. So what you're going to do on step 5, you're going to create a meal for the family. Remember, it's 2 adults and 2 children. Meal 1 for the entire family. Meal 2 for the entire family. And then the family has to have a snack, okay? All you do is just write down whatever it is. If you got a hot dog, put the amounts by the hot dog. If you're doing 4 hot dogs, put 4 hot dogs and the amount about that. All you're doing is write down what they're going to eat and the amount. That's all you do for that. Do the same thing for day 2. Just the food and the amount. You don't add or anything on step 5. You're just going to put the food and the amount. Now, on step 6, all the food that you wrote down on step 5 for day 1, here's where you add that total amount here. Either on here or scratch paper. And remember, it's room down here if you want to do all the add and put it up here, okay? You do the same for day 2 when they did their meals. Meal 1, meal 2, and snack. You add all it up right here. This is where you do the adding. Day 1 adding is here. Day 2 adding is here. Or if you want to write at the bottom, that's fine. Now, on step 7, you're going to take whatever that day 1 amount is, you're going to put it over here. And you're going to add it to whatever that day 2 amount is, and you put it over here. Day 1 total, day 2 total, add them both together, and put that amount here. That's step 7. Step 8, remember, in the beginning, it already gave you the food budget, $200. So whatever you spent on food for day 1 and day 2 does not need to exceed $200. So you're going to say $200 minus whatever you spent in step 7 total. Because remember, step 7 has the total for both days. Both days cannot exceed $200. So you're going to put the food budget, which is $200, minus whatever you spent for both days on food. You subtract that here. 200 minus blank equals blank. And that should be your amount here. Then you just answer the questions. Did you have enough money? Yes or no? How much money was left over? You would get that amount from up here at step 8 if you had money left over. Then you're going to answer the question, is $500 enough to attend amusement park in one weekend? Amusement park and water park. That's the error. But they want to know that you have enough money to do both on the weekend. You're going to say yes or either no. And that's it. Make sure you turn in scratch work and everything with it.